Have you ever given your best in a relationship only for it to end in heartbreak? You're not alone. Love can be a tricky game filled with highs and lows, twists and turns. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, relationships just don't work out, leaving us feeling lost, confused, and questioning our worth. Picture this: a woman, let's call her Melissa. Melissa was a loving partner, always putting her significant other first. She was the kind of person who would go the extra mile, making sure to bring home her partner's favorite dessert after a long day, remembering anniversaries, and always lending a listening ear. Melissa believed in love and in the idea that if you give your best, love will surely come back to you. One day, her world came crashing down. Her partner decided to end their relationship. Melissa was heartbroken. She couldn't understand why things ended the way they did. She gave her best. She was the best for her partner, yet her efforts seemed to go unnoticed. Melissa felt lost, her heart aching with a pain she never knew existed. Does Melissa's story sound familiar? It's a story many of us know all too well. The feeling of giving your all, only to be left feeling empty and heartbroken. The confusion of not understanding why, despite doing everything right, love slips through your fingers. But here's the thing: Melissa's story doesn't end with heartbreak. It continues with resilience, self-love, and personal growth. Melissa learned that her worth was not defined by someone else's inability to see it. She learned that sometimes things don't work out, not because we weren't good enough, but because they weren't right. For she learned to see heartbreak not as a dead end but as a crossroad, leading to self-discovery and new beginnings. So if you're feeling heartbroken and lost right now, just remember, you're not alone, and this too shall pass. Like Melissa, you too can find strength in pain, resilience in heartbreak, and most importantly, you can find yourself. The journey may be tough, but remember, what did not make you, cannot break you. In the aftermath of a breakup, it's crucial to remember to love and accept yourself. Now let's delve into the importance of self-love and acceptance in the healing process. It's a journey that begins from within, and it's far more than just a trendy hashtag. It's a profound acceptance of who you are, with all your qualities, quirks, and imperfections. Self-love is about acknowledging your worth and knowing that you deserve happiness, just like everyone else. It's about treating yourself with kindness and compassion, and not being too hard on yourself when things go awry. It's about setting healthy boundaries and not allowing anyone to treat you less than you deserve. The breakup might have left you feeling unworthy or unlovable, but remember, someone's inability to see your worth doesn't define you. It's their loss, not yours. Loving and accepting yourself is vital because it serves as a solid foundation for bouncing back from a breakup. It's the cornerstone for rebuilding your life and moving forward with resilience and strength. It's like a safety net that catches you when you fall, helping you rise again, stronger and wiser. So, how do you cultivate self-love? Start by being patient with yourself. Healing takes time, and it's okay to feel what you're feeling. Practice self-care, whether it's a relaxing bath, a good book, or a walk in the park. Celebrate your small victories and forgive yourself for your mistakes. Surround yourself with positive influences and cut off toxicity from your life. Remember, your relationship status doesn't define your worth. Your worth is intrinsic and unchanging. You are enough, just as you are. Self-love isn't a destination, but a journey. It's a continuous process of growth and self-discovery. It's a journey towards becoming the best version of yourself. So, as you navigate the aftermath of your breakup, make self-love and acceptance your compass. Let it guide you towards healing, growth, and ultimately, a better, stronger you. Remember, what did not make you cannot break you. Embrace this truth and let it empower you to rise above your heartbreak and embrace your worth. Breakups, while painful, can be viewed as an opportunity for personal growth. A new chapter in your life has begun, one that might seem intimidating and uncomfortable, but it's also ripe with potential. You see, change is a part of life. It's as constant as the rising and setting of the sun. But it's how we respond to these changes that truly defines us. Consider the caterpillar. It begins its life crawling on the ground, but through the process of metamorphosis, it transforms into a beautiful butterfly. It embraces change, and in doing so, it grows. In the same vein, a breakup can be the cocoon stage of your life. It might feel confining and dark, but it's also a time of transformation. It's a time to shed the skin of your past self, to let go of the things that no longer serve you, and to emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. It's about shifting your perspective. Instead of viewing the breakup as a setback, see it as an opportunity to learn more about yourself, to understand what you truly want from a relationship, and to build a stronger foundation for your future. Think about what you've learned from this experience. Maybe you've discovered new aspects of your personality, or perhaps you've realized certain patterns that you'd like to change. Use these insights as stepping stones towards becoming a better version of yourself. Remember, it's okay to feel the pain, to acknowledge the hurt, but don't let it consume you. Instead, channel it into something productive. Use it as fuel to drive your personal growth. Embrace the change, my friend. Welcome the uncertainty. Celebrate the unknown, because it's in these moments of change that we find our true potential. And remember, just as a butterfly cannot return to its caterpillar state, you too cannot return to your past self. You can only move forward, evolve, and grow. Change is inevitable, growth is optional. Choose growth. In the wake of a breakup, setting new goals and intentions can help regain focus and motivation. You may feel lost, you may feel disoriented, but remember, this is an opportunity to reclaim your life, your dreams, your ambitions, and even your happiness. Let's talk about the power of setting new goals. Goals are like stepping stones that lead you across the river of uncertainty, towards the shore of clarity. They bring a sense of direction into your life, a purpose that can guide you through the hardest of times. So, how do we go about setting these new goals? First, reflect on what you truly want. This doesn't have to be something grand or monumental. It could be as simple as wanting to read more books or wanting to get in shape. The key here is authenticity. These goals should resonate with your desires, not the desires of others or the expectations of society. Next, write these goals down. There's something magical about putting your thoughts onto paper. It makes them real, tangible. It's a commitment to yourself that you're ready to embark on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Now break these goals down into smaller, manageable steps. This makes the journey less daunting and more achievable. Remember, it's not a race. It's about progress, not perfection. It's about becoming a little better each day, not about being the best overnight. Finally, be patient and kind to yourself. Change takes time. There will be setbacks, there will be challenges, but don't let them discourage you. Instead, use them as opportunities to learn and grow. And as you work towards these goals, you'll find that they bring more than just direction. They bring a sense of accomplishment, a sense of self-worth, a sense of fulfillment. They help you rebuild your life, brick by brick, into a fortress of resilience and self-love. Remember, the best way to predict your future is to create it. So go ahead, set your goals, pave your path, and create a future you're excited to wake up to. Breakups are hard, but they are not the end. This sentiment has echoed throughout our conversation today, and it's one we're going to circle back to as we wrap up. You've heard it said before that when one door closes, another opens, and it's true. A breakup, as heart-wrenching as it may be, is not a closed book, but a new chapter waiting to be written. It's not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new narrative, one that begins with self-love and acceptance. Remember how we talked about embracing self-love? It's not just about bubble baths and treating yourself to your favorite dessert. It's about recognizing your worth, your value, and your potential. It's about knowing that you are enough, just as you are, and that you don't need anyone else to complete you. And then there's acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to like what happened or that you have to be okay with it. It simply means acknowledging the reality of the situation and allowing yourself to feel whatever emotions come up, without judgment or self-criticism. Acceptance is the first step towards healing. On the journey of personal growth, change is inevitable. Embrace it, let it mold you, shape you, and propel you forward. Use this time as an opportunity for self-discovery and self-improvement. See the beauty in becoming, in evolving, in growing. Setting new goals and intentions can help regain focus and motivation post-breakup. Whether it's learning a new skill, picking up a new hobby, or simply dedicating more time to self-care, these goals can provide a sense of direction and purpose. In conclusion, remember this: what did not make you cannot break you. You are not defined by your breakups, but by how you bounce back from them. And trust me, you have the strength to bounce back, to rise again, and to come out stronger on the other side. You are not just a survivor, you are a thriver. Remember, you are not defined by your breakups, but by how you bounce back from them. You are stronger than you think.